Yeah, so I'm going to make a quick one on dimensional analysis to make like you understand. Yeah. So first, let me try to explain dimensional analysis to give you a view. So what they mean when they say dimensional analysis is I don't know if you have ever wondered or you have ever seen a physics formula and wondered if it's even correct. So well, like scientists use what we call dimensions in physics, yeah, to check if like formulas are correct or what. Yeah, so uh we'll solve examples together, then need to try to give you like a clear view. So the first one, what are dimensions? So dimensions, yeah, so dimensions are just the basic physical quantities we use to describe the world. So it is for example, length. The dimension for length, starting today, you're going to be using this thing L. The dimension for mass, you're going to be using what? Capital letter M. Time, you're going to be using capital letter T. So that's where uh, most of the equations, they use these three things: length, mass, time. Yeah. So from these three, we can express most physical quantities. So that expression is called, that's what we call the dimensional formula. Yeah, whereby you are not using length, mass, but you are using these letters. So to make you explain, let me give example of velocity. So velocity is like this. Velocity is equal to distance over time. So what I'll say is that in dimensional analysis, as long as you know the formula and these three, 1, 2, 3, then you can't get like the question wrong. Yeah. So for example, distance, where there is distance it goes for length. So you're going to say L over time, it's T. So therefore, the dimension for velocity, which is V, is equal to L T inverse. So that inverse just means like here A over T. Instead of saying A over T, you are going to say LT inverse. So every formula, the second formula I'm going to give is force is equal to mass times acceleration. So what's the dimension for mass? You put it there. Then what's the dimension for acceleration? You know the formula for acceleration. Acceleration is equal to meter per second squared. So what you do is you say times meter. Meter is length. That's it goes there. So instead of it goes m, which is times, since meter is length, you are going to say a over, which instead of saying over, so now you are a university student, so instead of using over, you're going to be using my inverse. So you're going to say t power negative 2. So that's a dimension for force. Yeah, so that's how we do this thing. They are not that difficult. So like example, they can, like question they can ask you, like there is one person who asked this question: S is equal to ut plus 1 over 2 at squared. So they are going to ask you, like, can you prove if this equation is right? So you are growing now, you are starting to think like scientists, because you can know if the equation is right or wrong by using what? Dimensional analysis. So dimensional analysis is all about proving if equations are right or what, or wrong. So like for this one, S, the left hand side, AC, that's distance, we just say L. Then we go to right hand side, which is U, which is just velocity. Velocity, we say the dimensional analysis for the dimension for formula for velocity is L T inverse. which is times t again. So it's just like L over t times t, which means t and t will cancel. Then you go plus, you see, plus 1 over 2. The dimension for acceleration, we said it's what? Times it's L over t squared. So times t squared. So you see what's happening here? That t will cancel and that t will cancel. So what will happen? We are going to remain with here you remain with L plus. So in dimensional analysis you ignore this. You are just working with the letters. So L plus L, that's 2L, just 2L. So which is equal to, left hand side was what? Was L. So if you ignore these two, you're going to say L is equal to L, which means this is correct. The equation is correct. Yeah. So what are the applications for dimensional analysis? So they are used to check corrections of if equations are correct or what, and also to convert units, and also to derive new relations in physics. Yeah. So if you want more videos like this, just message me. But I'll be doing like online lessons, and also I'll be also offering tuitions. Yeah. But the most important thing which I like is advising people like for like university, yeah, especially academics, especially in first year, because I know how things are. And for me, I care more about you finding things on your own, like this. Yeah, but even tuitions, they're important, the extra lessons. So thank you for watching.